It's been almost a week without refueling, so after spending the night outside the park, I headed back towards Makuti. There is a safe flight checkpoint here. I don't know if they spray the vehicles, but those trucks are driving by and nobody is stopping them. This is what they call the Zambezi escarpment. Well, Makuti is not really a town. It's, as the policeman that I talked to said, this is just a little place on top of the hill. So there's a fuel station, but there's no supermarkets and not much of a town here. So if you expect to get some supplies here, this is not the place. And the fuel, well, being the last point to refuel before you get to Manapos, is quite expensive. This section of the road near Manapos Gate and Chirundu border post is packed with these big trucks, and they drive as if they own the road. They pass each other like maniacs, and you better move out of the way because they don't stop for you. That's Lake Kariba. It's located upstream of the Zambezi River. I came to Kariba because I have to check something in the car. The last 2 days, it's been giving me problems to start. It's funny that you find zebras on the road before you get to Kariba town.
Well, after struggling 2 days starting the engine, I came to Kariba and I found this place, Mike Harris Workshop, authorized Toyota workshop, and they did a great job. They fixed it in one morning. Finally, the problem was the starter. 2 of the brushes were damaged.
Yeah, yes, it's Mike Harris. Mike Harris Kariba.
Mike Harris Kariba.
Yes.
Okay, good job, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm heading to Kariba border post. My visa is valid for a month and I want to extend it for a couple more weeks. You can do it for free, and also you can extend your TIP, your temporary import permit, for free. The only thing is that you have to extend your insurance and you have to pay for the new carbon tax. What I'm not sure is if you can do it any day or you have to wait until the day that your visa expires. I will check with them. This is Kariba border post. A little further down this road is the Zambian side.
Why do you see signs in Chinese? I guess you know the answer. What they're doing down there is reshaping it because the water coming from the dam was damaging the foundation. This is the end of the dam wall, and if you carry on this road, you will get to Zambia.
This is Kariba town. More like a town is like 3 small towns located in 3 different places in front of the lake. There is a pick and pay supermarket, so if you want to stock up here, it is a good place because they have a good variety of products. And there's also at least a couple of gas stations. You also have an ATM and a bank, but not much more than that because they are located next to the border and they have an airport. I thought this would be a bigger town, but it is not. In Kariba town there are several activities that you can do, and one of them is hiring a houseboat to do a little cruise on the lake, but for one person it was too expensive. Here you can also take a ferry that will take you across the lake all the way to the town of Mlebisi, which is right at the opposite lake shore, very far from here. But since my next destination is the Matusano National Park, I didn't take the ferry because otherwise I had to backtrack for many kilometers. So what I'm going to do is drive around the lake, and I met these guys in Manapos and they told me that this road is terrible. But as you can see, the road is not bad. It's a wide dirt road, so I guess the bad road is still ahead. The beautiful dirt road is gone, and now this has become a regular mountain road. It is not bad, it's just that it's narrow. Holy shit, I didn't expect that. Elephants. All right, I get it. All right. Still there. It's waiting for me. Come on, boy. Just want to go through. I wanted to keep driving so I could look for a place to camp, but this elephant, which was obviously in must, was blocking the way all the time, and as soon as I was getting a little closer, he was charging. So I had to wait there for a long time until the elephant decided to leave the road and I could keep driving. This place is awesome. This marsh is fantastic. I don't want to get any closer to the water because there's a lot of animals down there, a lot of them. I can hear them coming out of the water. So yeah, it's a beautiful place. It's really beautiful. I didn't know this was here. Awesome. This is my camp for tonight. The marsh is down there. Close, but not too close. And yeah, you can hear crocs and you can hear hippos in the water, around the water, elephants, some bushbucks that ran away when they saw me. Only problem with this spot is that the bush is very close to the truck and you cannot see what's lurking behind. I'm gonna have a quick dinner and see everything from up there. These are the views from the tent, so I can't complain. From here you can see the animals coming. Hyenas and lions are calling at the same time.
Good morning. I always sleep like a baby in places like this, surrounded by the sounds of the forest, Only that in the middle of the night, I woke up with a thought in my mind. What if the engine doesn't want to start now? And now I'm 100 kilometers away. And even though I know the engine started well all the rest of the day yesterday, that left me with a feeling of uneasiness the rest of the night.
But I didn't have any problem to start the engine, which was a relief. And now I'm heading back to the main road. But I'm driving really slow because it's full of elephants everywhere and they just suddenly show up. You look on the ground and it's full of elephant droppings all the way. And these elephants are not friendly like the maniple elephants, which are used to people. These are wild elephants. And here's the main road. I still don't think that this is a bad road. It's just another gravel road. Not too bad. A bit corrugated, but that's it. What the hell happened here? This place is called Gachi Gachi, and it's got its own airstrip. This lodge is a derelict. It's all run down. It's been abandoned for a long time. This was a big property in front of a lake. Look at that.
These are the views from the lodge, and it's sad, but after COVID they had to close, but they are expecting to renovate soon. This is the Gachi River, but the water comes from Lake Kariba. It doesn't flow from the river to the lake, it's actually the other way.
Look on the other side of the lake. Huge herd of elephants. Okay, I've got a new friend here. You guys are fishermen.
Yes, we are fisheries.
All right. You work for the fishery, yeah?
Yes.
It's a bream farm. I was here because I wanted to go to the Senyanti Gorge, but I think it's a bit complicated to get there. If the road that I took to get here is really bad, it took me about an hour to do 10 Ks, and they told me that I needed to take a boat, and I'm not going to take it. I left him at Nyamunga, is the village where he lives, and he told me that the whole village is surrounded and it's fenced. I don't know if it's electrical or it's just a regular fence, because the wild animals come at night, basically lions. Lions come at night, they attack the animals that they have, donkeys and oxen. He also said that the elephants also come, and the elephants here are wild and dangerous, and he was scared of them. These people dressed in white go to the church. Alright, this is the bad section of the road. It is a mountain pass, some 5 kilometers long. There was a road sign saying that the next 5 kilometers was a winding road. And yes, you can see it's a bad road. So the people that I talked to were right. It's not all the road, but this section is very bad. This is the top of the mountain. It is not so bad on the way way down, but it's a steep descent.
Okay, I've got a new friend here. You guys are fishermen.
All right. You work for the fishery, yeah?
Yes, we are fisheries.
All right. You work for the fishery, yeah?
All right.
You work for the fishery, yeah?
All right.
You work for the fishery, yeah?
You work for the fishery, yeah?
All right.
All right.
You work for the fishery, yeah?
You work for the fishery, yeah? picked this guy. He told me he was going to see the chief because it was the chief's son funeral, and he wanted to present his respect. We spoke a little about what the chief is. He declined to be on video because he said he doesn't want the government to see him explaining those things. But he told me, and he confirmed what I thought, which is that the chief here is by heritage, and people here consult with him certain things, usually before harvesting the crops, and for minor felonies, or if somebody takes some other man's wife, cuts too many trees when it's not necessary, things like that, they go and consult with the chief, and they all do what the chief says. He also said that the chief, in this case, it's not always like that, but in this case, the chief is who is in contact with the ancestors and through the spiritual world. So if they want to get in touch with their ancestors, they will consult with the chief, and the chief will tell them what the spirits are saying. So yeah, it's kind of a king, but it's more than that. Hi, how are you? Good. You want to spray?
Yeah,
inside the car?
Yeah.
There are no flies inside the car. All the flies are outside. Okay? So if you want to spray outside, not inside, please.
Yeah, okay, fine.
You're fine?
Let me check around.
It is the first place that I see they do this. Thank you. The road from Kariba to here is not really bad. The first half is quite good. Then there's the mountain pass, which is not too long, some 5 kilometers, which is bad, up and down. And then some parts after that, not really good, but it is long. And if you're coming from Kariba to here, expect to be on the road almost all day. There's not much on the road here. So I picked this guy up at one of the towns, which is located about 100 kilometers from here, and we have an interesting conversation. He told me about the costumes here, the farming life, and that was interesting for me. I learned a lot about them and the way they live.